Hey, welcome back again, everybody. Today I have some chopped up boneless chicken breasts that I made into 1 or 2 inch chunks in here, and we're going to make chicken nuggets and fry them up. We're going to use a little all-purpose flour. There's about a cup of flour in there, and we're going to use a little cornstarch here to make it crispier. So I'm going to put like heaping tablespoon for all this flour, okay? Next, I'm going to season the flour with my favorite salt, pepper, garlic, onion stuff. Mix this stuff up. So we're going to have seasoned flour coating. And now I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil. Don't put too much because the chicken's already kind of moist. So we're just going to mix that up a little bit here. All right. Then we're going to slowly put in some of this flour, about half of it to begin with. Just toss it around. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be just about right to put all this in here, I think. So we'll dump it all in. All right. So that's the beginning of our creation right there. All right, so now we have our skillet on about 325 to 350, and we're going to use corn oil today, but you can use canola oil or corn oil or vegetable oil. And we'll just get that oil heated up and we'll start tossing some chicken in there. All right, let's start cooking some chicken nuggets here. Now I've got all the pan full of chicken, and this should take about 3 to 5 minutes on each side until we turn it over, since they're small pieces. And I actually dusted a little extra flour stuff on top of some of these. Okay. All right, some of these are starting to get brown now. We're going to flip them over. They need to get toasty like that. That little bit of cornstarch we put in there really is going to help them be crunchy. That's a little trick I learned recently. Okay, so we'll just continue and flip the rest of these over. Okay, these are getting nicely browned here, and we're almost ready to take them out. Just a few more minutes here. Okay, well, some of these are going to get cooked faster than others, but we'll just start picking out the ones that are done, especially these smaller ones. And I'm putting them on a little plate here with a paper towel. Okay, these are all about done. I'm going to take them all out of the pan and put them in my plate here. And some of these we're just going to have chicken nuggets with some other side dishes, but I have another recipe I'm going to do with some of these. I'll show you. Okay, now the second batch of chicken, I've already fried it on one side, flipped it over, and I added quite a lot more flour on here because we're going to make a gravy sauce with this stuff, okay? So we're going to give it one more flip, and you see most of the oil I put in there has saturated into the chicken, and it's about all gone. And we're going to add just a little bit of water here in a minute after we toast this up to have our gravy a little bit liquefied. Okay, this chicken's about done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of water around the edges here to mix with that extra flour that was in there. Okay. Don't want to make it too wet. And actually, we're going to turn the heat down a little bit here. Okay. With a little bit of gravy stuff going on in the bottom. Alright. I'm going to center this all in the center here again. Now, here we go. Spoon of garlic. It's going in the middle. Little bit of soy sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of this teriyaki with sesame in there. Okay, so we're going to kind of mix this up because we want this stuff to get hot. Okay. Now, honey. We need some honey. Alright. That ought to be good. We're just going to toss this around a little bit here. Turn the heat down so you don't burn it. I think I may even add a little spritz of water again here. We'll see. Okay, added just a little bit of water, but you see that's going to evaporate quite quickly here. Because we don't want to make it soup. We want to make this honey stuff kind of like a syrupy glaze when it's all done. Sticky chicken. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Alright, now I'm just going to shut it off and just let it sit in there and soak in this honey sauce we just made here, and it should be delicious. It looks good. Tastes good. I have to try one little piece. That's good. It's not as sweet as I thought, but you definitely could taste the honey and the teriyaki sauce. Very delicious. All right, everyone, that's another new one you could try out at home. Teriyaki and honey. And don't forget the garlic. Okay, guys, thank you. See you next time.